You said that the ancestors are coming forward big time right now.
Yes.
So why are they coming forward now, Stacy, and what are they saying?
Yeah. So part of so we you know how you hear about Day of the Dead, right? El Dia
Yes.
de los Muertos, you see like October, like the really like they say that's when the veils of the are lifted even more. So the ancestors come through and you really feel them. That's what we're feeling on a daily basis. That's what we're feeling now. It's the way it is now, right?
Yeah, like more
So,
so than in the past, correct? Even though
correct.
time doesn't exist, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
more so than in the past, in
Okay.
terms of like how we're living life right now. So, what this means is when I started, and I'll talk about this in layers. When I first started noticing this, I started noticing this on the human level. Grandparents showing up more, that sort of thing. Like beyond the parent experience, our parents, like that's usually that's normally what we're trying to heal from, right? Is our childhoods or whatever, however we were parented. So grandparents were starting to come forward, then great grandparents, and then great great grandparents. And they were trying to bring forward, and they have been, not trying, they have been bringing forward, helping us to see how we're living our lives out of alignment. So they were bringing forward like, hey, understand your relationship to this 3D linear world and what isn't in your truth anymore. So that's where kind of it started with them coming forward to really help us to start waking up to those new levels of who we are and waking up within this experience, this more physicality experience. Then I started noticing the elemental realm coming in and them showing us how they are our people too. They are a part of who we are. They are part of our lineages. And that deeper level of connection to the natural world coming more online. That meaning that's the medicine, right? So they brought forward like, just get outside and ground and then you'll stop being anxious, right? Your nervous system will calm down and then you're good. So like levels, like those kind of levels, how to work with the natural realm within our experience now. So those levels. So I've been seeing a lot of more people waking up to using the outside, the natural world as a way of healing. So that level started coming on. Lately, and we can talk about other beings, like a lot of people are starting to see things more, whether they're seeing elemental beings or they're seeing like more cosmic or galactic level beings or balls of light or things like that. People are waking up to the unseen. Psychic abilities are increasing dramatically right now with these solar flare energies, with the new paradigm energy, with the fire horse energy, all the planetary alignments. Some people call it the new earth, we call it the new paradigm. As you're coming into this new paradigm, all these layers of this human 3D structure that we thought we had to live within in science and all these things, we don't have to prove anything. The unseen is a part of our truth as well.
Yeah.
We all know that. We know that because this is the work we do. And this is you hold this platform for that to come forward, right? So the unseen is that awakening of having them come back into our inner sovereignty, our inner authority is knowing our truth. And that part of that is the relationship with the unseen.
Hmm.
And knowing this is my truth, it does, and I don't have to explain it.
Yeah.
I don't have to prove this with science. I don't have to prove this with a book knowledge of something. I don't need to have to prove this. This is my truth. So that level has been coming on. And lately, this level of the ancient ancestors coming forward has been really powerful. And this has been more in the last like couple months where the ancient knowledge is coming back online. So these are our people. So we could say the human levels of ancient are ancient human levels, as well as I would say ancient cosmic levels, ancient beings that have really helped to create and hold the space of this planet and humanity on this planet. Their ancient knowledges are coming back online, and we're starting to understand ourselves in a bigger capacity. So, these ancient, let's say ancient teachings or these ancient ways are helping us to step into navigating the new paradigm, which are things like understanding your natural rhythms. So, we can call it circadian rhythms, right? And that's a part of a part of like this, finding your place in the natural connection of things. But these natural rhythms go beyond just like, don't set an alarm clock, rise with the sun, go to bed with the whatever. Like those natural rhythms are significant, so important for our body, so important for what finding our rhythms. And that means, again, the ways of living, eating, and all of that, that's aligned and right for us. But this also means the ways we express who we are and how we express our gifts through the world, how we're living and being in the world. So those levels are really activating right now. And these ancient ways are within that. So they're teaching us, especially natural rhythms pieces and new pathways of direction, our expression. So I said this in when I think I told you this when we were chatting the other day, when I taught the ancient ancestor class the 2 weekends ago, I believe it was. What we found, what they brought forward for us is like even the path we were creating for ourselves in 2021, 2022, they're saying you thought you were going in this direction, you're now being called in a whole different direction. Like the things, what I'm noticing is that people are getting blindsided, that sudden change is happening. And it's because that natural expression is really coming online. And it means like you thought you wanted the white picket fence with the house and the 4 kids and the whatever. But you got a whole different way of going where you're supposed to be up on the mountain doing something by yourself or whatever. Like those kind of energies are the ones that are coming online for sure. And this is the ancient ones really holding space for us to be in that full expression.